Sabrina here. Happy Frugal Friday to you! We are testing out beauty blenders from the drugstore and I'm pitting them against the original beauty blender, the one that is so astronomically expensive it'll make you gag. You know, I put off buying this thing for the longest time because I thought $19 for a piece of foam? You gotta be kidding me. But I can admit when I'm wrong. I underestimated the power of this expensive little piece of foam. But I knew that there were less expensive forms of foam that you could use on your face too. So I have set out to find the ones from the drugstore that are inexpensive, all under $7, that work just as well as the original beauty blender, and you can save money and get the same great results with this one. So I wanted this video to be like a first impressions kind of video. I haven't used any of the beauty blenders at all that I'm sharing with you in this video. Well, I kind of lied there because I used them already and now I'm filming the intro, but you know what I mean. Before I filmed the demonstration with these beauty blenders, I had not used them. So my first impressions that you are seeing here are really real. So I hope that you appreciate the realness. Beauty blenders galore! They look like little Easter eggs, don't they? So, before we go into the demonstration of each of the beauty blenders, I'll give you a quick rundown of the ones that I will be reviewing for you in this video. The original beauty blender, this is the one that is $19, the high end that we will be comparing all of these other guys to. So the first beauty blender from the drugstore is the Real Techniques one, and then we have one from Bella Beauty, and it looks like that. This came from Marshall's. It was $3.99, and then we also have one from Revive, and also came from Marshall's and is $3.99. Almost forgot one. I have another one to share with you from Forever 21 and the price escapes me. So for those who are not familiar with how to use a beauty blender, hey, not everybody is. I'll give you a quick little overview of how to use these guys. So what you do before you apply your product is you take this sponge and you immerse it in water and saturate that little booger and then squeeze out any excess. So you should have a damp sponge. It should be moist to the touch, but it shouldn't be dripping with water. What I'm going to do in each of these demonstrations is just quickly blend in product on each half of my face with each beauty blending sponge, so you'll get to see the difference in application. So I'm not worried about this being a perfect, as far as concealer, foundation, and all that, I'm not worried about getting it perfect on my face. I just want enough on my face so you can see how each of the sponges will be working. Beginning with the high-end sponge, and all of the beauty blenders from here will be compared to this one. And what I love the most about these little sponges is that they make the makeup look so flawless, even better than a brush. It's just a different application. So if you haven't tried it, you have to try it. And there you go. That is the final application with the original beauty blender. You can see the soft airbrushed finish that it provides. And for this demo, I'm going to take each beauty blending sponge from the drugstore and blend it on this half of my face. I'm going to keep this side the way that it is with this sponge so you can compare the drugstore side to the high-end side throughout the video. So the first sponge that I will use as a comparison is the one from Revive. Squeeze test. The Revive one is a little harder to squeeze, not by much. It's not extremely tough, but it's not as soft as the original beauty blender. So let's see how it blends. Well, it's not hard against my skin. Applies the product very well. Let's see how it blends under the eyes here. Pretty good. Voila! That is the finished side over here with the Revive sponge compared to the original beauty blender over here. And I really like the finish. Very easy to work with. Like I said, it's a little stiffer, not by much, than the original beauty blender, but it didn't feel hard against my skin. My hair is falling down. Hang on. Ugh, it's too heavy, it's pooping out on me. It's saying it's Friday, I don't want to do this anymore. Next beauty blender to try is the one from Forever 21. And in the squeeze test, this is much more stiff than the original beauty blender. Let's see how it compares to the one we used before. Much more stiff than the Revive one that we used just a second ago. So let's find out. I can already tell you, it's a little uncomfortable to use this guy. Because it feels like I'm hitting my face with a brick. Ow, 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 ow! I do not, I just don't want to put it underneath my eyes. Yeah, this one is a little harder to work with. I don't feel like it blends the product in very well. I mean, it'll blend the product in, but it takes a lot of tapping, or I should say, hitting yourself in the face, because that's what it feels like. In the end result, the finish is really beautiful, but I can honestly tell you, I would not look forward to doing my makeup if I had to use this every day. Next up is the Real Techniques sponge, and squeeze test, very comparable to the high-end beauty blender, just as soft and pliable. And what I like about the Real Techniques sponge is that they give you extra contours in the sponge to work with against your face, whereas you don't really get that in the original beauty blender. So it has a flat side so you can get around tight areas around your face, and then it has the pointed side so you can get it underneath your eyes. So, woo, it's very nice. So luxurious feeling. It's so soft. Oh, I feel so spoiled with this one compared to the previous beauty blenders I've been working with. See, and that is how it should feel under the eyes. It shouldn't feel like you're tugging anything or working too hard. Ugh! Dream Drugstore Beauty Blender. I think this is my favorite out of all of them so far. The finish is phenomenal. It was such a dream to work with. It felt like I had a pillow on my face. It was so soft and easy to work with. I feel like the application was extremely quick with this. Oh, I'm in love. How many more? One more. You know, I'm not going to want to use this next one after using that Real Techniques one. That was awesome. Last one, and this is from Bella Beauty. This is a Marshall's find. And I can just tell you with the squeeze test right off, after using that Real Techniques sponge, I'm not going to be looking forward to using this one. This is stiff. Very comparable actually to the Forever 21 sponge in terms of stiffness. Oh, it's got a funny smell to it too. Is that the sponge? Yeah. Oh, it's like a plastic smell. Ugh. None of these other sponges had that smell. Ugh. I'm sorry, I can't do it again. I can't handle the smell or the hitting myself in the face with a rock anymore. I can't do it. Out of the 4 that I tested for you today, it's probably pretty easy for you to tell which ones I really liked and which ones were just ugh. So my top 2 favorites came out to be the Revive one from Marshall's and the Real Techniques one. You can pick these up at Ulta. I think some Walgreens stores carry them also. And then the 2 duds that I don't recommend by any means whatsoever are the ones from Bella Beauty and then the Forever 21 one. You can save your money, honey. And if there's a beauty blender that you love that I didn't cover today, please feel free to share it below. Also, would love to hear your picks from the drugstore. Thanks for watching. Have a wonderful weekend. I'll see you next week. Hey, you! Yeah, you! Hi! I didn't really go away, I lied. If you enjoyed this video, you are always welcome to like it. Please subscribe if you want to see more like this, because you know, if you don't, the Beauty Blender Boogeyman is going to come get you.